All right, welcome in Hodl for Gold family. So crazy week, right? Crazy week. The market is doing some crazy stuff. I'm going to get into that here in just a minute. We're going to start off with we did our lotto drawing just a few minutes ago. I'm talking 2 minutes and 8 seconds ago, and we had two winners. The winning numbers for tonight were 230720. 230720. So some really cool numbers there. I like the 3, I like the 7. Let's see, we had two winners. They won $35.20 in BUSD and $34.4996 in BUSD respectively. So that is awesome. And actually, it was the same person, the same wallet, won both. So if they only put $10 in, then they just won $70, with $60 of that being profit. So whoever had 231372 and 237967, congratulations. We didn't have 10 winners like we did last week. So that is what it is. But hey, you know what? Two winners, one wallet. We'll take that all day, right? $70. Can't argue with it. The good news is the automated process for going ahead and restarting the lotto for the following week looks like it worked great. Is that correct, Will?
Yeah, everything functioned correctly.
There we go. So, starting next week, what we'll do is when we end it, the team and I are going to talk about how we're going to get it back on track to where it's not 10 o'clock at night. Figure out if we can do it Wednesday nights at a certain time or whatever we got to do to get it earlier in the evening instead of being 10 o'clock here on the East Coast. We're going to figure that out, and we're going to do whatever's necessary to make that happen here in the next few weeks so that it's on a steady track to be able to let everybody participate, right? So getting back to this whole market thing. So as everybody knows, crypto's gone crazy. This is why we either love it or hate it, right? For those of you that are watching this, the first thing that I want to do is I want to assure you that while other tokens and other coins and other projects and other companies are, halting transfers and halting trading, and while everybody's running with their tail between their legs and shutting up shop and scared, Hodl for Gold is doubling down, y'all. We are working on more things than we've ever worked on. We are taking this time to solidify what we are doing for when the market starts rebounding so that we are in a position to blow shit up. All right, I just want to be real with you right now. On top of getting all of the dApps, all of the products that we're launching under Hodl for Gold and Quantum DeFi, on top of doing everything that we're doing for the business to business side, getting the dApps ready for other tokens that they can purchase from us or lease from us or whatever is going to drive volume. While we're working on that, while we're working on getting the island token launched, which I'm going to tell you right now, we are currently working on the landing page. We're currently working on figuring out which launch pad we're using. So that is flowing together really nicely. As you know, I got my passport. Vanuatu, here I come. So everything that we have been working on for the last 5 months, right? Now we're working on even more. we are going to position H4G so that when the market starts rebounding, when money starts flowing back into crypto, we are ready for it. And not only are we ready for it, but we're going to be at the top at that time because of everything that we're going to be doing during this slow period, right? It's slow for investments. That's what it is. It is not slow for the Huddle for Gold team. I'm going to tell you that right now. There is no such thing as slow in any of our conversations. Okay, we're not slowing down. We're actually speeding up. I can tell you that the team has been working on a few partnerships that we will be announcing probably sooner rather than later. You know, everything from the Huddle Vault acquisition. Those holders are already moved over. We're working on some NFT things. So there's a lot more that we're doing, and there's a lot that we can't even talk about right now. So please know that Huddle for Gold is not going to be one of these other tokens that is like, well, we got to wait. No, we're not waiting. As a matter of fact, we're putting our foot on the gas. All right, we're going to be at a point to where by the time the market comes back, it's just going to be ridiculous. All right. One thing that I do want to let you know is that yes, there are a bunch of buys coming in. They're smaller to medium sized buys. We did have a few larger sales. We don't know who those were. It wasn't any of the team. It wasn't any of the long time, or it wasn't any of the main holders that we know about. So that's fine. Look, let those that want to sell now while we're at the lowest, because when they want to buy back, right? You're getting more BUSD, right? Those rewards are going to be kicking in. But also, when they're ready to buy back, they're going to be paying for it. So let them, all right? We still love them. We'll love them when they come back. All right, so this time I'm going to invite either Will, Millie, 24K, one of you guys, if either one of you have anything to add, now would be the time.
No, I just want to touch on the progression of the in-corp there for Vanuatu.
Cool.
I've been working with a few attorneys. That's been solidified. We're lacking one piece of documents to submit, but it's all good to go, and that's just a more or less referral letter from an attorney. We're already working on that. That's about 90% done. Banking over there, we're opening up a bank that also really assists us as a company. Tax-free transactions, etc. There's a lot of benefits if you guys don't know about Vanuatu and their taxation. So that's one of the reasons why it was really attractive for us to move over there. In-court banking and also trademarking, that has actually been solidified through a few of the attorneys in LegalZoom. They've notified me that it's going to be a little bit longer to solidify that. It's usually a 10-month process. They knocked it down to about a 6 or 7-month process, just due to the market that we're attacking and us being the first in that space and actual name that we're capturing. So that's also really good. And we don't have any competitors in that trademarking system. So that's pretty much a done deal. So that's why I've been kind of quiet. I'm also I have a couple other endeavors I'm attacking right now. So a lot of good things to come. But it's on the whole LLC front, we're good to go. Just a lot of attorney talk, a lot of paperwork, and some write-offs, and everything's good to go.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, you guys, for those of you that don't know, Millie is our CFO. He is also acting CEO, and this man does not know the word sleep. I don't even think he can spell sleep. Because on top of everything that he does for H4G, he does a whole bunch of other stuff as well. So thank you for that, Millie. We greatly appreciate all the hard work, and man, you're just amazing.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Let's see. William, do you want to come on and speak about any of the dev stuff that we have going on?
Nothing particular. No, we have a backlog of tickets that we're going through now. Now that we have some things ironed out on the front end to just address some of the smaller issues with the connecting wallets, displaying correct values, removing category values, things like that. So we should start seeing those over the coming weeks here. So,
Awesome.
but no, nothing large in any scale at the moment that we're ready to share at the moment.
Okay, cool. 24K, you got anything for us, bud? No? All right. So, with that, what I want to do is everybody, I know that you see that Tony DRB is in. I haven't had a chance to talk to Tony over the last week. He has been really busy incorporating himself into our operations and working on some things within the H4G logistical scenarios. But Tony, if you would, can you come off mute and just say hey to everybody? I know that I want to do a formal introduction for you here very soon, but if you're available. No? Okay. So that's cool. So what we're going to do is here in the next week or two, we're going to get Tony in here. Oh, he came off
Hey,
mute.
Ryan.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How you guys doing?
Doing good, doing good. So I just wanted you to come in, say hey, let everybody know that you're a real person, that you are here. You are working side by side, mainly with, I believe, Free and William right now, working on some things.
Yeah, I'm working here with Jess. And,
Jess too. Awesome.
some of the games here, and we had a real good meeting last night, and looks like things are starting to move forward.
Yep. So if it's okay with you, here in the next week or two, I'd really like to get you on so that everybody can meet you and we can kind of do a little informal Q&A, and just so everybody can kind of get an idea and a sense of who you are and what you're going to be helping us out with. I think that would be really good for all the investors to know. So I'll get with you here in the next week so we can kind of lock down and talk about that, okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome, buddy. Thank you. We greatly appreciate everything you do for us.
All right, you have a good night.
You too, sir. All right, guys. So look, I just want to reiterate that, this has been our baby. Now, we all came together in November, and this has been our baby. We're not going to go anywhere. As a matter of fact, we're moving full speed ahead, and everything from here on out is just going to be to make sure that when the market comes back, H4G is at the forefront, right? You know me, you know how I am. I don't want to speak negatively about any other project, any other token, any other company. What I will say is that you're going to see us produce on a level that has not been seen in this space at all. And to be honest with you, from what I'm seeing now, the way that things, any updates on the game? So Jess isn't in here. He's the one that gives the updates. What I will tell you is that Jess, Tony, Free Will, 24K, they have all been talking to somebody, dealing with the trailer, dealing with gameplay, dealing with development. And all of that will be spoken on in length here in the next few weeks. I'm not going to say any more because that's not my area, and I don't want to step out of line. I don't want to say something that they don't want me to say. They're the ones involved in the private meetings with these people. So, but yes, it is moving along. As a matter of fact, it's actually picking up speed. So that's all I'll say about it. here in the next week or two. On top of having Tony come in and do a quick Q&A with me, I'll also have Jess on. I can tell you Jess is in the process of moving. So, he on top of doing this game development full time and working on that, he's also got the second job of having to move houses. So, as you can tell, everybody's busy, but everybody is full steam ahead as far as H4G is concerned. Up, up, down, down, left. All right. So, who can tell me what game that's a cheat code for? Anybody? Up, up, down. All right, there we go. Contra, baby. Oh man, look, I used to love me some Contra. All right, I'm the spreader, best weapon in any video game ever. I'm telling you. So anyway, getting off topic. Yes, Jess will be on in the next week or two, and we will set aside some time for him to talk about the game development. I can tell you though, it is looking really good, and I know we never really made a time frame. It was on the original roadmap for, I believe, fourth quarter or something like that, and I can tell you we're ahead of schedule, just like we are on pretty much everything else as far as the original roadmap's concerned. So what would you expect, right? So anyway, guys, look, that's my update for the week. We're not going to have a Thursday AMA. There's really no point in it this week. You said GTA. You don't play very many video games, do you, Millie? You don't have time to play video games. What am I talking about? Of course you don't. No, it goes way back, man. Way back to the regular Nintendo days. Nintendo Entertainment System. The original Contra, baby. So, yeah, we're not going to have an AMA Thursday night. There's really no point with everything going the way the market's going. Right now, our time is better spent perfecting the things that we want to get launched within, the short time frame, and making sure that it's perfect. I will announce a time for the AMA next week so that you guys can be prepared for it. I'll announce that. Let's just say I'll announce that over the weekend when the AMA for next Tuesday will be. I guarantee you it will be 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I want to make sure that I've got that right, and we'll go from there. But I'll announce that over the weekend. All right, guys, I'm going to open it up to quick questions. I'll take a few of them if you have any, and then we'll move over into Rhino After Dark. We have FL and up. There we go. Total amount staked so far. Will, do you have the updated number?
I can grab it really quick.
Please. Thank you, sir. Good question, Haste. Actually, while he's getting that number, I'm going to get some numbers as well, because I didn't do this at the beginning because the lotto had already been drawn. All right. So, if you guys remember, we were at 79 holders 2 weeks ago when I announced it. We were at 67.71 last week. We are at 67.69 holders. Here's the beautiful thing: in all this chaos, in this market sell-off that we've had over the last week and a half to 2 weeks, well, really much longer than that, we have only lost 2 holders in the last week, guys. 2 holders. Is that not ridiculous? That is freaking amazing. We are up to 16 trillion, 16.711 trillion tokens burned. So if you remember last week, we were at 16.49 something. This week we are at 16.7. That means we have burned over 200 billion tokens in just the last week alone. So we've only lost 2 holders and we've burned 200 billion tokens in the last week. How amazing is that? Is that not crazy? Awesome, man. Look, H4G steady, right? Keep in mind that a big reason why the price is dropped from where it was a week ago, 2 weeks ago, is because BNB is down from 320 to 220, right? We're pegged with BNB. So when BNB's price drops, ours does as well. Unless there's a ridiculous amount of buys going on for us, which there should be because of everything that we have coming, but that's okay. Look, these numbers right here prove that the people that have invested in us, the holders, they still believe and they're not going anywhere. All right, so it looks like the total number of state tokens as of right now is 383.99 trillion, or 38.3992% of total in circulation. So yeah, that's about half of circulating supply. That is awesome. And yeah, I think that's actually over what we expected. We were expecting upwards of 200 trillion, but 384 trillion is a really good number. All right, let's see. And yes, keep in mind, even though we're working on multiple fronts, there will be updates made to all of the dApps, the Lotto, staking, every marketplaces, everything is going to have updates. Oh, just to prove how much I love you guys, I want you to go back to the HODL for Gold store. I have added some Quantum DeFi merch. So those of you that asked for Quantum DeFi merch, you have it. There's a few shirts, there's coffee mug, and I'm working on a few others. There will be more over the coming days. So I would say by the weekend, you should have at least 7 or 8 more on top of what's already there. So the Quantum DeFi merch is coming. Also, once we get everything solidified with all of the island tokens, merch for those will be there as well. So there'll be island merch as well. Yes, Quantum merch is there, Aaron. I know you are one of the main ones asking for it. I designed a cup just for you, bud. Coffee mug. It's got HODL for Gold and Quantum DeFi on it. It's black and sexy. I'm actually going to order one probably tomorrow. So yes, that beautiful light blue looks great against that black background. So yes, Quantum DeFi merch is available on the store now, and there will be more coming. So as of right now, did I see your post earlier? I don't know, Aaron. I don't think I did. There's not a quantum thong yet, but I can make a quantum bathing suit. Oh, yeah, that's not the way it's designed. That's probably just the way that they show it on there. It's Hodl for Gold's on the left side of the mug. Quantum DeFi's on the right. So yes, I will have the Quantum DeFi bathing suit. I will have that up by the weekend. So anybody that wants to rock, I've already got men's swimming trunks with Quantum DeFi on the front, Hodl for Gold on the back. They are already on the merch store, but I will work on the bathing suit for the women's. Okay. All right. Any other questions, guys? And then we're going to get into Rhino After Dark. No? All right. Well, look, guys, we love you. We thank you all for hanging in there. To only lose 2 holders when the market has gone just batshit is really remarkable, and we couldn't do any of it without you. All right, we love each and every one of you. We thank you for hanging in there with us, and it is going to get better, right? What goes down must come up, right? It's got to. So we're going to be there when it does. All right. Thank you. We love you all. For anyone who hasn't yet, please subscribe and like our YouTube. Come into Discord. The link will be in the YouTube video. Look, while everybody else is tucking and running, Hodl for Gold is going for it. Okay? We're going to come out of this thing bigger and better than anybody could ever imagine. All right? Thank you all, and I will see you next week.